Hey, what's up? My name is Mikey AI. My name is Mikey. I've been doing marketing automation for the past 15 years. I've done a lot of back end stuff. What I want to do in this video is you're going to copy the transcript of this video. And after I'm done with this video, you'll copy the transcript and then you'll paste that into what I'm about to tell you, and it will create the things that you need to do in order to make 100,000 or more this year in 2026 from AI. Because personally, that's what I do. I'm sitting here right now in my wrinkled shirt on my couch with my dogs chilling. I go through YouTube all the time. I'm copying all the transcripts of the top videos. I'm putting them into AI, and then AI builds me what they're talking about. Okay, so I'm going to help you out. Now, first, you're going to download Google Antigravity, which is a free tool. You could use other tools. You could use Manus. You could use Agent.minimax. You could use OpenHands. These are all the same ideas. Google Antigravity is free. Okay, so you can start doing this for free. I have some hacks on other free things I'm coming out with. Okay, download Google Antigravity. Then you're going to get a Hostinger VPS. I'll link it below. You can go to hostinger.mikey.ai and then you can get 20% off of Hostinger. I'm not trying to get money from that. I'm just trying to make it easy for you to get a VPS. It's $4 a month. You can save 20%. Okay, so now you don't really have to copy any of that in the transcript, but once you have that all going, then you're going to, in the Google Antigravity, you're going to open up the agent manager, then you're going to open up the playground, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. When you set it up, you want to do agent proceed. You want to make it just to where it's agent-driven development, okay? You'll see all the settings that you need. Then you're going to paste this in. You're going to say install all SSH tools, SSH pass, install everything SSH onto my computer, right? So then it's going to then install that. Now you're going to, while it's doing that stuff, go over to your Hostinger VPS. When you set up the VPS, you're going to be asked for to create a root password for the VPS. So you should have remembered that and saved it. If not, go and recreate a root password in the Hostinger VPS. Grab that password, okay? The two most important things that you're going to need are an IP address to any VPS and the root password, right? And then root is the username that you would be giving access into it. Okay, so then you're going to tell Google Antigravity to connect to your VPS with this IP address, and you paste in the IP address that you have, and then you paste in greetings to you. Then you paste in the root password. Okay, don't worry, you can change it, right? So your computer has the necessary tools because Google Antigravity is something that allows you to chat to code. It will do it all for you, but you still need to be able to get it set up and get it because it's using your computer to code, okay? So those are the two first things. That alone, the things that I just told you right there will make you as much money as you want to make, because then it comes down to your imagination, because you now can tell AI to go and create anything in your VPS and it will live there, okay? So it could be a simple automation. It could be, you could go and create every workflow that exists on N8N. It doesn't really matter. What matters now, because I've just eliminated any technical limitation. Once you do what I just said, you have no technical limitation to create anything for any business on any level. And I know that's insane to say and insane to believe, but it is the 100% truth in 2026, January 8th, that I'm filming this. It's crazy, okay? So because of that, the strategy that you really need is to, what I'm going to say, to paste this in to Antigravity, which is go and search GitHub for open source, self-hosted, 100% free repositories that can be monetized. Okay? That can be monetized. Again, take everything I'm saying, paste the transcript of what I'm saying into Google Antigravity. It will pick up the words. Antigravity will only pick out what is supposed to be the right prompting for it, and then it will go and do what I'm saying, okay? So now you have a computer that lives in the cloud. You can connect into that computer and create anything with AI. The reason why I'm not showing you how to do this is because I can do this in my brain. I've done it so many times. I'm sitting here for 15 hours a day doing this for you to figure out the fastest way to make things happen for my clients, because I want to have better execution faster. And then also for any students, anybody that's trying to learn AI, so you don't do what I just did, which is spend the last 6 months learning obsolete information. I just learned so much information which is obsolete and really not necessary, but it's good to, education is the tuition, right? So, or failure is the tuition. Anyways, the point now is you can make anything into a VPS, into the cloud, any automation, any website, any app, anything you can imagine, and it can go live into the cloud. The only other piece that you really need to know is you got to have a website URL, so like a domain name. So for example, GoDaddy, you go buy MikeyShattuck.com, and then you need to set the IP address of that URL to the same IP address of your VPS. When you do those two things, then you can tell anything to be created by Google Antigravity to be deployed onto your VPS and then to be made live, public, on your domain name, no matter what it is, okay? Because you set those three things up. So now, Google Antigravity at this point should have pulled back results. If you have copied the transcript of this video so far, it should have pulled back results of what I've said of searching GitHub for 100% free, open source, self-hosted repositories that can be monetized. And then it should be giving you ideas of different things that you could do. Now what you could say is combine the best and fastest ones together that I could use to create a business out of without spending any money, right? And now you paste that all in now, and it will start doing that. And then you just keep saying, okay, now find more to add to this to improve it. Find ways to fix errors automatically. You keep pasting it. Okay, now, is there any more? Can you find any more ways of improving this? And you just keep going through that over and over and over. And because you're using Google Antigravity, which it does have a rate limit, but if you pay $20 a month, which is the cheapest of all of them, you could probably be talking to it all day long. It's like the same as spending thousands and thousands on Cursor or any of these AI-guided things, because here's the thing, is it's free to use, and Google has now in their AI, so all of the AIs are all multimodal, agentic. They all have multiple, agents that they create and assign to a task. And that's really how this all works now. That's why this works in the way that it does. So when you do what I'm talking about, okay, you'll very quickly learn that you have no technical limitations. Your only limitation of your income is your own imagination, okay? So now what you really want to do is to tell Google Antigravity to create a open source, self-hosted way to do cold outreach via email, via text message, and via phone call, and do that all automated, right? There's a million different ways you can do that. And then what it will go through is it'll start creating you an app that will actually go and start doing outreach automatically to local businesses. You tell it, I only want high ticket transaction local businesses like roofing companies or wholesale real estate. Realtors could be a thing. It could be one specific niche, but just high level transactions usually is going to be the easiest place to start. And then you can have it even go deeper and just keep telling it, find me open source, self-hosted, 100% free that I can have focused towards these specific niches. Deploy it onto my VPS. Deploy it onto my VPS. You keep chatting that. You keep saying that to it over and over and over. Deploy it onto my VPS, right? There's a million videos on how you can deploy things to your VPS, how you can use Google Antigravity. But what you need to do is have things that are running constantly in the background that are doing outreach for you. I have another hack. I'll have a video out about how to use Manus to do that. But how to do that, and then how to also have it to where then it will reply back automatically. So then you also want a website, right? So then you want to always say, create a high converting website for my AI agency that has AI ability built in, that can act as an AI consultant and an AI advisor, that when people come on, they will actually be asked qualifying questions and they will get pre-qualified. I mean, if you say that, it will go and create that. And if you go follow through the process of what I said, if you have your DNS set up and if you have the hosting set up, then it will all actually go live and public. Okay. So if you copy that whole transcript into Google Antigravity, into manus.im, into openhands.dev, or into agent.minimax.io, it will actually go and create the things that I'm talking about. And then you can have all the cold outreach running in the background. So you're working your 9-to-5 job. And then once a new lead comes in, cold outreach will take it over. And again, you just keep telling AI, make this better, make it more autonomous, make it more open source, more self-hosted, make it more free, right? No more money being spent on software, no more money needed for coaching or mentorship if you follow exactly what I'm saying and you keep clicking the buttons. That's all that really matters, is you keep clicking the buttons, you keep pressing those clicks on AI to get it working for you, to get it working with you. All right. If you have any questions, if you need help with your AI project, anything you need, just email me at mikey@mikey.ai. Otherwise, comment and let me know what you're working on, and I will do a live build here soon on my channel. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next video.